Welcome to the introductory video for installing a garden. We'll be going over the basic steps for transforming a landscape into a gardenscape. This first step, I'm getting a mulch, which we'll be using for a covering, and taking it down to the gardening area. Here we're walking over to the compost pile, gathering some compost into the bucket. I like to cover the compost with the wood chips so that it doesn't dry out as easily in the external environment. And then I'm getting it into this bucket. Now we're journeying over to the garden area again. Here I am pulling out the grass as much as I'm able. You could use a mower or a scythe if you have one. It's nice just so that way the grass isn't pushing up against the newspaper that you're about to see. Now I'm laying out the newspaper, and this newspaper was a little wet, so there wasn't a concern of it blowing away as much. But if it's windy, you're going to want to put something on top of this newspaper right away so that it won't blow away as you're putting it down. And also note that I'm putting the newspaper over the grass, and the reason for doing this is so that as it gets wet and adheres to the ground, the newspaper will suffocate the grass and it'll kill it, so that way the plants that we are going to plant won't have to compete with the grass. This type of garden is called a keyhole, and as you see, I'm laying out the dirt in an arc. One bucket of dirt wasn't quite enough, so I got another to add on there. You want around 2 or so inches for the plants to grow into. Then I lay out the mulch. A good layer is about 2 to 4 inches. Had to get another bucket because one was not enough to cover our garden area. Seeds we planted are sunflowers, milkweed, bush beans, watermelon, carrots, and squash. So the advantage of this garden type, as you can see, is that you can access everything from one position. If you can't get into a squat like this, I encourage you to reach out, as I'm also doing a series on exercises so that we can get in moving and gardening shape, be able to position ourselves to work like this. But as you can see, I don't have to move. I can just rotate and I can access the entire garden space. And once I'm done planting the seeds, I cover them just slightly so that they'll be protected from the elements. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to build community, so please comment or reach out if you'd like to connect. I'm here to help people grow, help people move, help people love God and love their neighbors.